All right. Stand by, everybody. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Rituro here with another episode of Blue and White, my video review, video diary, let's play of Football Manager 2014, specifically with the Vancouver Whitecaps in Major League Soccer. Our featured match today is going to be the second leg of Vancouver versus San Jose in the Major League Soccer Western Conference Final. Yes, I know normally I like to go episode by episode with the playoffs, but I just couldn't resist doing this first leg before the show started. Also wanted to get some results with Canada off the ground, and we're going to get to those right away here. Off the hop, a 5-3 win over Granada at BMO Field. These are the first 3 goals we'd conceded the entire qualifying tournament. Thank goodness they were in a winning cause for us. Ian Hume and Russell Tybert both with braces. Anthony Fuller getting I believe this is his first senior national team goal, if I recall correctly. Not his first cap, though, just his first goal. Sam Adekugbe, however, did get his debut for Canada, posting a 6.6 in sub-duty, which is always a good thing. Jonathan Osorio, though, was the hero of the match. Not quite man of the match, though, as Fuller, Tybert, and Hume got all the headlines. Osorio's setup play did get him a bit of a nod, but not a great one. Revivo and Johnson had off days, though, so not the best day of the office. Thankfully, their mistakes in letting those 3 goals in were not the death of the squad. So let's jump right into these 8 goals. 8 goals! Oh, great for neutrals. And it will start off in the 7th minute with Ian Hume off the goal kick from Milan Borja, and a little header there by Osorio. Benjamin is off his line to sweep that up before Fuller can get there. However, the resulting goal kick goes straight to Adam Straith, who heads it into midfield. After a little bit of confusion there, Kevin McKenna has to actually bail out the midfield before getting things restarted into Manny Aparicio. Hume, then to Fuller, back to Aparicio. Will Johnson to Fuller, to Ian Hume, steps past one man, gets it past the onrushing keeper. A magnificent individual effort indeed for Hume. I agree, I assume it's an English commentator, but it would not hold up for much longer. Hume is able to flick that ball forward, but not able to run on to his own flick on. Instead, it is Granada going the other way, and Baptiste finds the other Baptiste, Michael Baptiste to Kwame Baptiste, and it turns out it went over everybody's heads, and Michael gets credit for it. Not the most stellar moment at the back for the Canadians. 1-1 is the score. 20th minute, though. Certainly not the end of the world. Off the goal kick, Canada has possession. Tybert, great little cross. It actually deflects off the keeper and in. They give Tybert credit for the goal. It should have been an own goal, you would have thought for sure, but they give it to Tybert. Whoever gets it doesn't matter. The point is it's 2-1 Canada. The lead has been restored. To the second half we go. And Thibaut Hutchinson having been brought in now. More accurately, he is on the right fullback position to start. He will end up getting pushed up for Will Johnson before we bring on our right side relief. However, Will Johnson, a ghastly giveaway for the captain, giving Kwame Baptiste an easy putback for Granada. Granada only had 3 shots on goal all game. Unfortunately, they were all on target and they all went in, so not the best day at the office, but Tybert makes sure it doesn't count in the slightest. Doesn't matter. Gets his second of the game in the 51st minute. Canada cruising here. Osorio now from the restart. Fuller tries to get past his man. Does eventually do so, but the ball falls to Hume. Shannon Baptiste actually getting injured on that play, which is unfortunate. So he just overextended trying to get the ball there, but Hume puts it in. That's his second. 4-2 Canada at that point. Not content to sit on the sidelines, though. Fuller, who's been playing the target man role all game, is the beneficiary of this nice ball from Jonathan Osorio on the doorstep. Fuller gets his first goal for Canada. Anthony Fuller, day to remember. His 5th goal is the insurance marker. And it turned out it was a good one, too, because it meant that this 3rd goal for Granada meant absolutely squat all. Bub looking for options, ends up getting it to Facey. Marcus Facey, headed by Alderson. Back to Wellington. Wellington to Daniel. Daniel. Bub and Facey in the midfield. Good ball there to Kwame Baptiste, who lays it off for Straker. Facey and Baptiste again. Straker now from the left, inside to Facey. Baptiste does well to get past his man. Now there's when Kevin McKenna would have wanted back, as Baptiste does well to shake his man, get the ball, and lay it off the inside of the far post. No chance for Borjan, though you can tell he would have had a few words for McKenna for letting that shot through. Regardless, it ends up a 5-3 win for Canada, which meant that they'd clinched top spot in their qualifying group. But that doesn't mean you should be completely complacent. I mean, you still want to put in a good effort, and a 5-0 stomping at home. The home crowd loving it in Toronto over the Turks and Caicos Islands. Another debut here for Stefan Feldab. Actually, that is his debut for Canada. I could have sworn he had a cap for the senior team. It turns out it was just U20 caps. Feldab getting the start at center back for Canada, posting an 8.5. The whole defense, the whole team, just absolutely obliterated the Caribbean minnow, as you would kind of expect them to do, all things considered. Only one shot managed by the Turks, and really you can't blame them. Canada just completely and fully dominant in this game. A hat trick for Adrian Garcia. He gets, a hat trick for Garcia. It's not his debut, but still, 3 goals is a phenomenal output. In fact, they are the first 3 goals he has ever scored for his country. And you have to know he is going to be remembering this game for years and years to come. A hat trick in his second full game for the Canadian men's national team at BMO Field. Let's take a look at how it shook out here. His first goal would hold up as the winner, and the other 4 are just icing on the cake. But let's see how his first goal for his country shaped up here. Rob Friend playing his target forward with a nice little ball to Garcia, who beats 2 men and places the ball inside the far post. It's a great ball there and a great goal for Garcia. You'd be forgiven for thinking, well, he's had his goal, he's going to feel good about that. But oh no, he's not done. He was not done. Daniil Henry playing it right back here starts this for Canada. And although there is a giveaway, Aparicio is there to pounce on the rebound, giving it to Rob Friend. Friend does well to get the second goal, not 2 minutes after the first one has been scored by Garcia. And it is now 2-0. Aparicio to Hutchinson now as they prepare to get their third. Aparicio to Osorio. Henry. Aparicio. Garcia. And that's his second. Easy as you like for Garcia. And he's absolutely loving it. You think the day couldn't get any better, Garcia? Oh, don't you worry. It can and will get better. After the goal kick and a brief spell of possession here by the Turks. A great ball there actually for Standard, but a fine work by Stefan Feldab to get back. So used to Edgar playing in that spot. No, it is Stefan Feldab who gets back, and the long ball goes through to Woodward. And here is where things begin to unravel, as that goal kick is immediately brought down by Aparicio. Osorio picks up Friend. Friend gets it through. That's Friend's second. 4-0 at that point. And then the final goal, the hat-trick goal, the icing on the cake in the 67th minute. Feldab for Osorio. Atakube, Alderson, Garcia, Zaslavsky, Friend, and Garcia. The keeper's not even in position. That's the easiest hat-trick goal you're ever going to score in your life, right in front of the keeper in an empty net. Fine job there by young Garcia. Actually, Rob Friend got the man of the match for his excellent work in assisting most of those goals. 9.6 for Rob Friend, 9.5 for Adrian Garcia. Excellent work by the Canadians as they secure their spot in the second round. Now, in that second round, or in the third round, I should say, that was the second round we just won. The third round is, oh my goodness, Barbados, Costa Rica, and Mexico. Now, if that isn't enough to make you wonder if we're going to get to the Hex, because don't forget, the CSA, the Canadian Soccer Association, wants me to get to the 4th phase. They wanted us to get to the Hex. And I honestly am not sure we can do them. Look at these groups. El Salvador, Guatemala, Jamaica, US, Cayman Islands, Haiti, Honduras, and Panama. I mean, that's a gimme group for Honduras and Panama. At least you would assume so. I mean, and likewise, this is a gimme group for Jamaica and the US. Instead, we get put into the gimme group for Costa Rica and Mexico. So we are going to have to perform some incredible upsets to get Canada out of that group. However, where an upset will not be happening is in the first leg of Vancouver-San Jose. If we go back to that first leg, it was San Jose has been upsetting all odds to get here. They have been busting down Giants left, right, and center. As you can recall, they are the 5th seed in this, getting through the playoff round, defeating first place FC Dallas soundly before getting to us. And unfortunately, here's where a lot of their luck fell to pieces. Peterson Joseph injured in the 19th minute. We unfortunately lost Ivan Estrella in the 86th. Not so good. 3 goals show up here, one of which is an own goal by Sean Johnson in the 3rd minute, which got things started before Eric Schmid really opened things up in the 30th minute. We'll start with the own goal here. As we head into the 3rd minute here, a long goal kick is eventually snagged by the Quakes. I'm not sure why Vancouver's playing in their blue kit here. You'd think they'd go for the white just to keep it separate from the Quakes' black and blue, but nevertheless, Eric Schmid to Caleb Clark, Ivan Estrella, Fuad Abubakid. I'm playing, as you can see, mostly an international or a reserve squad here because of the international duties. They count that as being Sean Johnson's own goal, though I really feel credit should have gone to the striker who bundled it over the line there, but no matter. Schmid would get his goal there on one that Johnson definitely would have wanted back. Finally struck by Schmid, but it's off Sean Johnson and in under his arm, I believe. However, San Jose would make the draw a little more respectable, or the tie a little more respectable, I should say, as they do get their goal to only go down by a goal, heading to the 2nd leg at BC Place. As Vancouver looks to spring the counter here, unfortunately, it is picked up by Wilkinson. Victor Bernardez gets it over to Adam John. And John's long ball finds Chris Wondolowski, not the guy you want to get into a I need to find the ball contest with because it will not go well. Tommy Thompson, the young San Jose product, ends up getting that goal after a poor clearance there by Felbab. So that is the state of the squad after that first match. 2-1. Leaning now, we head back to BC Place. As you can see over in the other side, New England and DC New England with that 4-2 advantage over DC in their first leg. So my dream final of Vancouver, New England, with no doubt goals aplenty to be scored, is still a possibility. But first we have to get through San Jose. We have a 1-goal advantage. Let's see if we can make it stand up. So it looks like pretty standard lineup here for San Jose. No shockers there. On our side of the coin, we've got options here. Everyone's back from international duty, which means Borjan's going to be in the net. Gantar is going to back him up. Beitashour. Let's go on the left. I'd love to get Garcia there. And I don't think I can. I believe he is injured. If I recall correctly. No, he should still be available. Where the heck is he? Estrella and Hume are unavailable. Why have I just... There he is, Alejandro Garcia. There we go. Player blindness there. At the center, we're going to go with Leverone and Torres. They have been solid this playoff. Why not? At the D-mid spot, it's going to be... Oh, Charnan Hart's almost back. Thank goodness. It's going to be Alderson on the left. Gershon Kofi on the right. You are not a reserve player, sir. Let's get that tag off of you. In the center, Jason Holt on the right. Ooh, Nicholas Mosqueda, perhaps? No, he needs fitness. Maybe he was only good for a half. And Russell Tybert back into his favorite spot on the left. Up top, Darren Maddox. Need you to wake up, buddy. On the bench, Lewis Atakube, Rayner, Fwadawakit. Carlos Curry? Yeah, Carlos Curry and Kakuta Mane. I would like to get Cisneros in there, but I think we'll keep him fresh for the final, if we do indeed get there. Alright, here we go. Vancouver San Jose at BC Place. A spot in MLS Cup 2015 is on the line. Should Vancouver hold this result, it'll be their 2nd Cup final in a row. Hopefully, they can win it. First things first, though, we have to stop the San Jose attack. Yeah, Fernandez is a massive target there on the left. Wando is a bigger threat to me than Sam Cronin. All right. We are favorites, boys. Get out there. Win this thing like you know we can. Retaining possession. We're going to work the ball into the box. All right. Vancouver, San Jose. Vancouver in their white. San Jose in their black and blue. Ooh, Jurgen Klinsmann's in the stands today. Wonder why. Well, I guess Wando and Torres are in this squad. Perhaps that's why. Tybert's early cross is nowhere close. Now let's get the bad crosses out of the way. Alderson with the free kick, taken over the top. Tybert to Maddox, and it's saved by Sean Johnson. Fine save by Sean Johnson as Maddox looked to open the scoring right then and there, 3 minutes into the match. Counts as a clear-cut chance, and once again a clear-cut chance that Maddox did not bury. From the side now, and throw in Garcia to Alderson. Garcia has space to operate in. Ball's in fault though. It's to Gershon Kofi working in certainly less than that amount of space. Garcia's still open on the left, but Kofi inside to Holt, saved by Sean Johnson. It's a good shot on target there, actually. As that ball hits the corner flag and stays in, now Beitashour will buy the throw in. Cronin gets an early yellow card. That's good. That helps. And that throw in, San Jose still has possession here as they build up from the midfield. Intercepted by Garcia, intercepted well. It's Tybert and Holt now. Try to work their magic from midfield. Kofi opts to wait and go back to Torres. It's a good call as now he has space. Little chip forward to Jason Holt is almost a good one. But Ariel Soto is back there to snuff that out. Torres actually good poke to keep possession in the hands of Vancouver. Nice little ball for Tybert. Looked to try and float it over Sean Johnson, but the keeper was having none of that, able to get to his far post and grab that ball. Shots 3-1. Everything's been on target. Except for that one. Thank you, Darren Maddox, for putting that shot wide. Fairly solid game here. Average rating on all sides of the ball. Alden took a bad knock there. Ugh. Not so good. Mosquito's been fairly invisible in the highlights so far. I don't like that. We'll see what happens here now. He's got the ball. Oh, that was a bad giveaway by Mosquito too. Not the way you want to be noticed. Tommy Thompson now gets a cross and looking for Alan Gordon, who's been left unmarked. How did they leave Gordon that unmarked? More importantly, how did they leave Wando unmarked? 2-2 is the result now. San Jose have their equalizer on some shoddy marking from Vancouver. Gordon allowed to get all alone here and just scrambling him in the back. Nobody closes down Chris Wondolowski, which is not somebody you ever want to leave alone for any stretch of time. That's not good. Okay. New options up front, please. So I think in order to keep his match fitness in check, we're going to just make this sub there. Carlos Curry is actually going to come on the left. And we'll swap him into middle if we need to. That should be fine. I want to see far from pleased. Good. Good. All right. Let's begin. Cronin's ball is stopped there. Second effort. Thompson's shot is on target, but no further. Borganson gets the throw out quickly, but nothing comes of it. Actually, a disturbing amount of possession here by San Jose. I don't like this. Cronin goes long. Okay, let's forget the looking for overlap part. Let's just hassle our opponents here. And let's go for it. I don't want to go to extra time. Wilkinson gets a card here. And I think Alderson has to come off. I want to keep him on. I desperately do, but he's injured, or at least knocked, and I can't afford to leave him on if this does go to extra time. So Fouad Aboukit will get into this match. Beitashour now to Holt. Interesting what happens with this chance here. I end up canceling this change if something good comes of it. Torres to Holt. Holt has the ball taken off him by Cronin, but Kofi is there to recover. Kofi His ball is blocked. Now to Holt. Inside for Tybert. Tybert looking for Maddox. He's found it. Maddox! Yes! Darren Maddox! Oh, it's been disallowed. What? Disallowed for being offside. Boo. Right, well then we are uncanceling that. Right. That was bogus. Bogus. Alright, let's get attacking here. Borjan's free kick is over the net. Watch, I thought Alderson Borjan is our next best free kick taker. Oof. That's so good. We've let San Jose back into this match. That's not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, we've let them win it. Oh no. Well, now we really needed that goal to count. Alright. That was atrocious. Absolutely horrible. Alright, we need to go Hammerhead. Abukit can go into the D-mid spot. Holt can go into a playmaking role. Where's Holt? Holt. Into the playmaking role. And Mane is going to come on. Swap places with Matix. And boys, it's real simple. You score now, or it will be an embarrassing end to this season. San Jose's Cinderella story will continue, and they will have done so by getting a 2-0 result away. Not good. Actually, nothing specific. It's Wando who we want to close down here. Alright, let's just take a look at how this goal shook out here. So, the ball's played in. Already Gordon's passed his man Leverone, which is not what you want to see. And he goes out wide to Caldwell, because everyone closed down Gordon. Nobody got out wide to take care of Caldwell. Caldwell's able to whip in the cross past Garcia, and then everyone stands still as Gordon and Thompson run past them. What are you doing? Abukit, Leverone, and Kofi, all culpable on that one. That was just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, boys, play wider. Go route 1, Hassel gets stuck in. Higher tempo. Sean Johnson can't get it to Gordon with the header by Leverone. Wando past Garcia. Good job by Garcia to get back, and Abukit will recover. Plays it forward to Garcia, but Wando takes it off of Garcia. Tommy Thompson. Back to Fernandez. Alvaro Fernandez runs into Beitashour. And now Tybert with the ball on the right. Plays in Maddox. Is Maddox onside? The flag hasn't gone up. The ball's in the back of the net. The flag stays down. It's 3-3. Vancouver finds the equalizer, and thank goodness. The Hammerhead formation pays instant dividends. This time, Maddox stays onside according to the AR, though I would argue that goal had an even better call for being offside than the one that was flagged back. 2 minutes of added time before extra time. Can Vancouver win it in 90? That would be phenomenal. They could snatch victory here from the jaws of defeat. But instead, it's Tommy Thompson, stopped by Borjan. Gordon's shot is blocked. Cronin out by to Wondolowski. His cross finds Gordon again, and Borjan again with the save. Okay, let's not throw this away now, shall we? Defenders starting to show up, which is good. Morrow's corner is easily cleared by Maddox, actually, having tracked back. San Jose still pressing. Gordon back to Fernandez, but this time, 4 men on him. Tommy Thompson gets nowhere. Caldwell and Cronin now holding court in the midfield before Fernandez steps inside to take that ball. Caldwell from distance is well wide. Borjan's goal kick. We are almost at the 92nd minute, which means we will be going to extra time. But first, this counter by San Jose needs to be snuffed out, and it will. Fuad Abukit to Stephen Badischer. Russell Tybert. Jason Holt. Stephen Badischer. That cross results in nothing. And that's the end of the 90. We can still win this, everybody. Don't screw up. Alright, I don't necessarily want to stay in Hammerhead. I may actually go back to the 4-2-3-1. In fact, I think I will. Yeah, we're going to drop back to 4-2-3-1 here. Do I have the ponies to do this? I don't actually. I don't have a D-mid. I don't have a D-mid. Welp. It's quite unfortunate. Alright. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Penalties we will determine later. But here we go. I may actually switch to counterattacking. Just thinking how San Jose is playing, I may want to go. Actually, in fact, I will go for the counter. I don't want to go to penalties. I mean, Borjan is playing well enough that I think we'd be okay. But I'd just assume not. Bernardes, Caldwell, and Wondolowski. Starting out here for San Jose, Tommy Thompson's shot is from distance. I'm not really threatening Borjan from there. The first 15 minutes solves nothing. We go now into the second half of extra time. Wondolowski actually leaving the pitch. He will not be on the field for the penalty shootout if it comes to that. 1 minute of added time. Let's see if we can win it. Badischer gets a yellow for his trouble. And we are going to penalties. Alright, it's going to be Curry, Maddox, Holt, Liverone. Yeah, our punting is great. I don't know that I want, because my best finishers, yeah, Mane more than Fuad Abukit. Right, then Torres, if it goes that far, Garcia, Tybert, Beta, and Borjan. Alright, here we go. The penalty shootout to determine who goes to the MLS Cup is on. Oh my goodness, the MLS Cup on the line. San Jose's Cinderella run has been pushed the distance in this series. And starting for San Jose will be Alan Gordon. Borjan taking his time getting to the net. Hopefully putting Gordon off. Though not likely. In fact, Gordon buries it. San Jose draw first blood in the penalty shootout. Carlos Curry does well himself, 1-1. And they're loving it at BC Place. Sam Cronin, low and away. Well done by Cronin. Darren Maddox now. Maddox had a goal called back that would have won it for Vancouver. Or at least helped win it. Thankfully, he does well to score in the penalty shootout, meaning Collins now needs to hit this, and he will. Now, Borjan could have got there, just underneath the diving keeper. You don't know Borjan would have wanted that one back. It'll be Jason Holt now. And he gets it past Sean Johnson. We are all tied at 3. Come on, Scott Caldwell, I'm sorry. At Borjan! Yes, it's a missed penalty for Caldwell. Borjan didn't even have to move to take it. Which means Kakuta Mane, the young Gambian, could give Vancouver a massive advantage. Oh, it's saved by Sean Johnson! The both keepers coming up huge in the 4th round of the shootout. Tons of pressure now on Morrow. He will score. As Vancouver must score now. And it's the captain, Gianni Leverone. And he does bury it. Johnson guessed right, but couldn't get over far enough. It's extra shooters now. Soto buries it. Fuad Abukit. He buries it. The youngster does well to keep his nerve. What nerves that young Libyan must have been under just there. Victor Bernardez, Big Vic. Big Vic does well with that penalty, putting it upper 90. Jonathan Torres, another center back. Nicely done. Wrong ways, Sean Johnson. Calm as you like into the far corner. And we are all even. 8th round. Adam Jean buries it with power. Rocket of a shot from the spot. Alejandro Garcia. Yes, he does. We are going to go to the 9th round. Oh, the 9th round of penalties. Oh my goodness. Alvaro Fernandez. Bottom corner. San Jose will not go out quietly or quickly. Russell Tybert, the Canadian, does well. The 10th round, we are 1 away from goalkeepers. And it's Andy Wilkinson who gets Borjan going the wrong way. Stephen Badisher, the former Earthquake, needs to score against his old squad here, and he will score against his old squad. It's goalkeepers now. Sean Johnson, former Chicago Fire keeper, puts it past Borjan. I almost said Badisher there, past Borjan. And now Borjan must do the same. And he does. Johnson nearly got there, though. So it's back to the top of the order. We have gone through a full 11 shooters. There's only been 1 miss aside. And Alan Gordon is saved! Saved by Milan Borjan! Oh, is that it? Is that the opening? Carlos Curry with a chance to win it. He does! Yes! Vancouver are through to the MLS Cup Final! Oh my goodness, that was far too close. Far too close for comfort. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whew, we won it. That's all that matters is we won it. Oh my goodness. That's about as stressful as you like. Whew. Victor Bernardez, man of the match, 7.8. Sam Cronin, a very off match at 5.4. And it will be Vancouver. It will be New England. It's the MLS Cup I was hoping would happen. The 54,000 in BC Place did not leave disappointed, though it was a close one. MLS Cup will be New England, Vancouver. There will be goals, and it will be next time on Blue and White. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying this series. I want to give a special shout out actually to David Piper, one of the newest viewers of this series. He left a comment at youtube.ca/SteelSword saying, I've been looking for a new series of FM14 and just found this. Thanks for doing a series, dude. Well, thank you, dude, for watching. Thank you, David, for your comment, and to all of you who leave comments on youtube.ca/SteelSwords, where all of these episodes can be found. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/Rituro, I encourage you to go over to YouTube and see the episodes after they've been trimmed up. And likewise, if you only watch these on YouTube, I encourage you, come on over here to Twitch, twitch.tv/Rituro, watch me record these episodes live, leave your comments in the video chat. It's a fun time for all involved, or if you want to find out some more after the fact, get in touch with me between episodes, you can do so on Twitter, at that Rituro guy. Once again, my name is Rituro. You've been watching Blue and White, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you at MLS Cup 2015. Oh my goodness, that was way too close. That was just...